Welcome to the Thriving Therapreneur podcast, the show for ambitious therapists who are ready to unapologetically make more money, scale their impact, and build their dream coaching business. I'm Carly Hill, therapist turned coach turned CEO of a 7-figure online business. I created the Thriving Therapreneur podcast because I'm obsessed with helping big-hearted therapists outgrow the office and build successful and sustainable online businesses. So if you are wondering how you can continue to make an impact without sacrificing the life you love, welcome, Therapreneur. This is exactly the place for you. Think of it like the business school we never had. I am so excited to dive in with you. Let's get started. Hello. Welcome back. We are talking about money today, 100K months. One of my favorite topics, 6-figure months. What? How is this possible? If this number feels big, bold, maybe even impossible to you right now, I get it. I remember when 100K months felt so far away for me too, but I've been making consistent 100K months for over 2 years now, and I'm just going to break it down for you today. This isn't just the highlight reel. I'm going into the mindset, the strategy, the behind the scenes, the reality of what it actually takes to make 6-figure months. And I want to celebrate one of my clients as well. She just hit her very first 100K month. We've been working towards this for quite some time. She messaged me. She's like, so excited. I've finally hit my first 100K month. And I remember this feeling like it was yesterday. I knew exactly where I was when I checked my account, when I hit the 100K month. It is a huge milestone. And her story is such a great example of how this really works. So we're going to talk about that as well. First things first, we need to start with the mindset. And I know that this is maybe not what you want to hear first, but don't skip over this part. You cannot out-strategize a broken mindset. If you're carrying beliefs like nobody's going to pay for that, nobody is going to buy my program, I'm being greedy for charging more, you're going to sabotage yourself before you even start. So we got to get your mindset in check. What I see over and over again, and myself and my clients, is that 6-figure months require a new identity. Even 50K months, even 20K months, 10K months, it requires a new identity. You have to step into being the entrepreneur who is willing to fail forward, who invests before it feels comfortable, who releases the timeline and stops obsessing over when it's going to happen, because it's inevitable. It's going to happen. You have to step into the being in the entrepreneur who anchors in the truth that wealth allows you to serve better, not less. You're not being greedy. My client who just hit her first 100K month, she told me it was the mindset that finally clicked for her. She stopped doubting herself. She stopped overcomplicating things. She really just gave herself permission to actually hold the belief that she could do this. And that just opened the floodgates for her. So once your mindset is aligned, the next truth is, yes, the strategy matters. You can't just manifest your way into 100K months. I'm all about manifesting, okay? But I'm also about doing the right next best step. Usually it's the hardest thing, and doing only that until it's finished and then move on to the next step. So yes, you need to have your mindset in check, but you also need to do revenue generating activities. For my client hitting the 100K month, it came down to 3 things for her. One was going back to the basics of organic marketing. She had paid advertising going too, but when you have paid advertising going, you can often forget about organic marketing because the leads are just coming in, they're inbound, and organic marketing never really goes away. So she went back to the basics of organic marketing, and she had the paid advertising going on. So it was like a double whammy. She was showing up, she was creating conversations, she was nurturing leads. Just consistency in and of itself made a huge difference. She also added 2 new team members. One of them was handling her sales calls, and one of them was supporting her clients and client fulfillment. So that freed up her bandwidth so she wasn't carrying everything alone. And because she had support, she had the mental capacity to take on more. More calls were happening. It is a numbers game. More clients were being served. And that's it. Back to the basics. She had the support, she had the mindset, and she had the strategy. So let me break it down for you more systematically, if you will, because I know you want the checklist. I know you. If you're like me, you want the checklist. I'm like, just give me my checklist. Tell me what I need to do step by step. So here's what it actually takes to move the needle forward. Here are the pillars that I have learned after doing this consistently for over 2 years. 1, you need a marketable, viable niche plus bomb.com messaging. Super powerful messaging. You cannot sell a vague nice to have. It cannot just be an addition to somebody's life. No, you need to solve a persistent, painful problem. You need to solve a problem people urgently want solved. That's number one. Number two is a proven marketing plan. So this is all about lead flow and trust building. Trust is the foundation of conversions. Trust starts conversations, and then conversations equal conversions. So are you pulling in new leads daily? And if you're not, you need a strategy. Are you nurturing your leads? Because you could be pulling them in, but are you nurturing them? There's different parts of the client journey process. This all goes into a proven marketing plan. And are you creating those pathways from content to actual consult calls? Do you have a bridge there? Number three is testimonials. You have to have social proof. You have to have case studies. You have to have testimonials. This is gold. This is your currency. This is showing people that you're a real coach and you get people real results. People are skeptical. They need to know that you're good at what you do. They need to know that they can trust you. Number four is email marketing. So this goes back to your messaging, that bomb.com messaging. Your email marketing needs to have strong messaging, strong copy. You need to have strong call to actions. You need to have nurture sequences. When somebody comes into your world, what is the 6 to 8 emails that they get? What are your call to actions on those emails? What's your open rate? What's your click-through rate? Are those healthy? You have to be tracking your numbers. Number five is lead generation. So organic first, like I was just talking about, then paid. Most of my 100K months came before I scaled ads really big. Ads amplify, but they don't fix. So you need to have your proven messaging first. Once it's working, then you can throw some dollars behind it to amplify. Hey there, did you know we give away one of our incredible digital products every single week? All you have to do is leave a review for the show, then submit proof using the link in the show notes, and you'll be entered to win. Prizes include amazing resources like our passive income course, the license protection bundle, top business trainings, my best-selling book, and so much more. It's super simple, and your review helps us reach more listeners just like you. So take a moment to share your thoughts, enter to win, and maybe you'll be our next winner. Number 6 is launch strategies. So I don't believe in live launching constantly. That's annoying. It takes a lot of time. Okay. It takes a lot of strategy as well. It's tiring. Launch strategies with visibility pushes. That's what I mean. Especially if you're open enrollment, which is what I teach. I don't teach cohort. If you're cohort, you're most likely live launching a lot. Again, it's tiring. However, you still need visibility strategies to clear your pipeline. Webinars, workshops, challenges. Those are just 3, for example. This is always going to create what I call a pop of cash in your business. If you're making consistent 50, 60K months, you do a challenge, boom, that's your first 100K month. You clear out your pipeline. Number 7 is sales mastery. You could be really good at booking consult calls, but if you can't close the sale, your revenue is going to show. It's going to be in the dumps. And then you're going to be really upset with yourself because you're doing all this bomb marketing. You have really good messaging. Your email rates are great. Wow, I have, 50 booked calls. Holy cow. I'm definitely going to hit my 100K month, but your close rate is 20% or lower. Not going to cut it. So you need to be a master at building rapport, closing with integrity, offering payment plans, making it very easy for them to say yes, handling objections. Sales can be learned. Sales is beautiful. Sales is sexy. You have to master sales. And number 8 is the sales team, since we're talking about sales. It's non-negotiable if you want consistency without burnout. You can have commission-based closers and setters. This is smart early hires in your business. I was so burnt out it's a good problem to have, but when I was taking all of my consult calls, I was so burnt out. And that's no way to scale with sustainability. Number 9 is a virtual assistant or client success coaches. This is going to keep you out of the weeds. You need a team. You need to delegate. Your clients need to be deeply supported. This is going to help you with case studies and testimonials and getting clients results. And plus, it's going to take the pressure off of you. You can pay a virtual assistant $10, $15 an hour and get so much more done. Number 10 is tracking your numbers. If you want to hit 6-figure months, you gotta know your numbers. What are your open rates? What is your ROAS? What is your close rates? What is your opt-in conversions? Numbers do not lie. They're the difference between a 20K month and a 50K month, a 50K month and a 100K month. You got to track your numbers. 11 is visibility, collaborations, podcast, lives, speaking engagements. How can you leverage somebody else's audience? How can you borrow their audience? How can you stay top of mind? Number 12 is consistency. You cannot disappear and expect momentum. Nope, not going to work. People need to see you multiple times before they're ready to buy. Usually it's around 20 times before they're even considering buying. You have to stay top of mind. People will forget about you. Number 13 is proven copywriting framework. So this goes back to your messaging. I think this is the third time I've mentioned messaging now. It's that important. You can't just post for the sake of posting. Everything is very intentional. I teach 7 different proven copywriting frameworks that you can cycle through. You're not just posting and hoping and praying that it's going to work. No, you're posting with strategy and intention to get somebody to move along in the client journey. And then, of course, it's mindset again, because without it, all of the strategy in the world, it's not going to land. Let me take you behind the scenes of my business for a second. When I look at my 100K months, the reality is this. Not all of it comes from one offer. I do believe in the power of one, and I have hit 100K months just with one offer, but it's multiple streams. It's my signature program. It's smaller offers. It's funnels that pay for themselves. It's self-liquidating funnels. Those generate leads for me. I'm not on every sales call. I have a sales team. I'm not doing every client call. I have a client fulfillment team. I'm not just posting randomly. I'm using proven copywriting frameworks and templates and strategies. The exact templates and strategies that I use in my very own business, I give to my clients. All of the funnels and my websites, I give all of those templates to my clients. All of my automations, I give those to my clients. The reason that I can sustain 100K months for over 2 years is because I built the team, the systems, the mindset muscle to hold it. And I have damn good profit margins, better than most in the coaching industry. 40 to 50% profit margins. I make more than 100K months, but 100K month, I'm walking away with 50K in my pocket. Easy math. And if you're listening and thinking, I don't even know where to start, this is just so beyond me, Carly. Here's the truth. I didn't know where to start either. I'm a therapist by trade. Okay. I used to eat lunch in my car between sessions and community mental health. I was capped on my income in my successful private practice. I did work for BetterHelp. I had no time to pee between sessions. I was shoving trail mix in my mouth. I was Googling, how can therapists make passive income? I did all of that. I understand this deeply. I understand the therapist world. I understand the coaching world because I transitioned into coaching and created many courses, not in business, prior to moving into business. So I understand therapy, I understand coaching, and I understand business. And now I get to teach you this. If I can figure this out, so can you. This was never my plan to teach you this. I went on a mission for myself. I got to crack the code. I got to figure this out. This is not sustainable. What do all these online coaches know that we don't know? How are they so successful? I went to school for this. This isn't fair. I can do this too. Well, how do I do this? How do I do this ethically and legally? I figured it out. You can do this too, and faster and easier and with a proven system because I've done all the legwork for you. I've invested tens and thousands of dollars for you. So here's the reframe I want you to walk away with. 100K months are not about luck. They're not about being an influencer. Vanity metrics, they're shit. I mean, okay, numbers matter to a certain extent, but I don't think I've ever had a reel go viral. Go look at my reel views. Not that many. But am I still walking away with 6-figure months? Yes, I am. So it's not about hustling harder. It's not about just being that cringy influencer that you don't want to be. It's about alignment. It's about having that mindset. It's about that strategy that's creating the lead flow and trust. It's about support that frees you up. It's consistency that's going to compound over time. And my client story proves it. My own journey proves it. It is available to you. My job is to expand your mind and be like, whoa, what? I can make 100K months? Like, you don't have to get it all perfect today. You just need to start. That's it. The road to your first 100K month is paved with just one aligned step at a time. One little baby step. That's it. So I want you to take a baby step today, whatever that is. My love is with you. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Thriving Therapreneur podcast. As always, if this resonated with you, share it. Share it with a colleague who's dreaming of 100K months but doesn't know what it really takes. And as always too, if you're ready to build your pathway to consistent 100K months, the link is in the show notes to connect with me and learn more about how my team and I can help you. You can have it all. You can have the freedom. You can have the fulfillment. You can have the financial security. 100K months aren't just for me or for my client. Like, they're possible for you. Keep thriving. My love is with you, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for listening to the Thriving Therapreneur podcast. I hope that this episode has inspired you to reduce burnout, work smarter, and see the freedom potential you have as a therapist. We would love to have you inside the Therapist to Coach Accelerator Facebook group, where we have live trainings and cheat sheets on all things marketing, sales, and adding coaching ethically and legally. I am here cheering you on, and I'll see you around.